I beat Coop again. Yepers. This is a We So Dope Week 9 Season 4 playing against Coop. Pretty much, yeah. Season 4 we made a second franchise. We go like 3 years and then we'll make a new one just so it keeps that level instead of getting the rookies. And as you see by the title, I'm doing my playoff predictions. But before we go into the playoff predictions, I was pondering if I wanted to do Super Bowl predictions, like who's going to be the teams that get in the Super Bowl and who wins the Super Bowl. And I figured I did early season, I shouldn't do it, but I feel like I should just do a quick one. Put a little insight on why I chose that team to win. It kind of sounds stupid even though in a wild card prediction thing, but it can go week to week. This is like wild card week playoff prediction first week, so it's the first season over again. So probably that's how I feel like I should do it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And my Super Bowl predictions, as we are doing a coin toss at the moment. I am the Texans, as if you did not know, and he is the Panthers. And my Super Bowl prediction, I think it will be the Saints versus the Ravens. Now, for the NFC side, we'll start off. The reason I picked the Saints is the only team they really have to go through is the Packers. San Francisco, their teams are going to stop the run against you because that's what they do. They play good defense. Giants, their pass secondary is bad enough that the Drew Brees will just destroy them if it becomes to that type of passing. New England, not New England. God damn it! New Orleans shouldn't be afraid of Atlanta. They beat Atlanta twice, I think, if I'm correct. Detroit is probably their second biggest threat. San Francisco, I think, doesn't make it. I think this, it was a good year. Sorry for San Fran friends, but I think it was kind of a fluke season 2. I don't think them pulling the same record again. They'll be in the playoffs next year, I think, because the Seahawks and Cardinals are looking good. Ravens are rebuilding again. And then for the AFC side, I chose the Ravens because Cincy, Houston, whoever comes out of the game has got to play, New England or Baltimore. If they, it's New England's pass defense is terrible. Ravens, the best overall team, play in the AFC side. You might see the Steelers, but the Steelers are too injured. Rashard Mendenhall out for this rest of the playoffs. Marquise Pouncey's out for the wild card game against Denver. Big Ben is hurt. So it's Ravens are the best team in there right now. You might say New England, but New England's defense is bad that they will make Mark Sanchez look even good. See what I did there? So let's go into wild card predictions. This is a 14-minute video at least. I'll jump in a little bit sometimes with the gameplay as I feel like I should be doing that more. And so it's actually my screen is not lagging. My preview ain't lagging so I can see. But this is my first drive for the game. As you see, it's a long one. But we're going to go AFC to NFC. And so the first game is Cincinnati versus Houston. Houston is going to have Arian Foster. He wasn't injured last week. They just sat him. Ben Tate, who's having a good season, who you just saw run the ball. He's 443 for some reason. I do not know why. And they got Andre back. Owen Daniels, I think, might play. I don't know. I haven't really heard much on him. So TJ Yates has got a left shoulder separation, non-throwing arm. Should be a problem unless Cincinnati decides to blitz them a lot, which I wouldn't be surprised. And Houston's defense is good, very good this year. I want to say, and then Cincinnati on their hand, rookie quarterback, rookie receiver, defense is there. They play, they played Pittsburgh and Ravens 2 times a year, so they're a tough team mentally and physically. I think this is will be the closest game in the playoffs. My mind, the second closest would be Denver and Pittsburgh because of the injuries. You see Tony Milwaukee with the catch; he's a beast on this game. So I'm gonna take Houston. It's gonna be a close game. Both teams are score double-digit points. I don't expect it to be like LSU, Alabama the first game. And the reason I pick Houston is Arian Foster. He's playing. You know, they got a two-headed monster. Ben Tate showed up when Arian wasn't playing. Andre Johnson's back. We don't know how he's going to play. TJ Yates, you really don't have to pass. He did good against the Bengals the first time. Let a comeback drive against them. So it's better that he's playing a team he's played already instead of just going up against, teams that he hasn't played. So it's just like that. Cincinnati, I wouldn't be surprised if they win either. It's just a win game. Whoever comes out of this game probably doesn't have a shot of making the conference championships. No offense to the Houston Cincinnati fans. If I had to pick one team that was probably the most likely to make the conference champions out of this game, I would actually pick Houston. Cincinnati rookie quarterback, as I said, he's been up and down. Look at this catch by Deshaun. Coop is pissed. I don't know how much you can hear, but Coop was all pissed about that catch. So Houston comes out of that game barely, and so yeah, Tony Milwaukee with another catch on the drive. Third down, it was 8 for 10. Coop said I got lucky. I say he was lucky. I didn't blow him out. So next game, Pittsburgh versus Denver. This one's a doozy. Injuries are killing Pittsburgh. Denver too. They lost Brian Dawkins. He is the Tim Tebow of their defense. He'll make a play when he has to. So Pittsburgh, Roethlisberger injured, Pouncey injured, Mendenhall injured. Several defensive players that are banged up a little bit. But losing Pouncey, who is their center, Legursky's there. He played good, but I think he was injured too. And I was looking at a statistic. 80% of the Steelers' pass plays, or maybe total plays, come from shotgun. And Pouncey's a very good center. Legursky getting thrown in there, and he's a nice quality backup center. He could start in several teams. I say this is where it's just, I don't know who to pick, but I say Denver wins. It might sound stupid. I don't want to pick against the Steelers, knowing Big Ben playing through injuries. I want to say Denver. Tim Tebow knows it's the first playoff game. He wants to show the whole world on national TV he can pass the ball. He can lead a team to a Super Bowl. I say Denver. If I'm wrong, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be be like, damn, I should have knew it. It's hard to pick because Tebow. What happens if this is a defensive game, 7-3. Tebow runs a drive, 10-7, boom, like that. Who knows? It's nice pass breakup. It's just that game is unpredictable and what'll happen. I'm pretty sure it's in Denver, if I'm correct. So that Ryan Clark ain't. Yeah, it's a Denver. Ryan Clark ain't playing. He's had a Pro Bowl season, free safety. Troy Polamalu, I think, was injured for a little while, if I'm correct. And so there it is. AFC, I have Houston and Denver winning. Now onto the NFC. Atlanta versus the Giants. This one, I don't want to say it's whatever team starts off faster. Whoever gets the best start, as in you're just can Atlanta repeat what they did against the Buccaneers? Obviously, the Giants are better than the Buccaneers. Can the Giants do what they did to the Cowboys? Both their last game before the playoffs, they were blowing out the team. So that's what you gotta look at that. Cowboys were the better team than the Buccaneers. So I'd figure mentally the Giants should come in this game and win it. But I feel Atlanta could make a comeback. I just haven't liked how Atlanta played this year. Some of the play calls were questionable. They made the playoffs. I'm not hating on them. So what I will do who I'll pick here. I want. I don't know. It's another one that I'm gonna say Atlanta because Atlanta's gonna start off fast. Like I said, whatever team starts off fast is gonna win because their run game. They both have solid run games. Michael Turner, Bon Bradshaw, Brandon Jacobs, and then they have Jacuzzi Rogers who showed up, Jason Snelling. So I think Atlanta wins the game. Do I think they make the playoffs? I mean, not the playoffs. I'm such a fucking idiot. Do I think they make the conference championship? I think they can. I really think they could take San Francisco and Green Bay. But it depends how that offensive line plays and how Mike Smith calls the game. And Mike Mularkey, as we know, former Bills coach. It depends if he wants to run the ball. Michael Turner's had a good season. Nice catch by Deshaun right there. On a 4th and 6. So yeah, that's it. Now, Detroit versus Orleans. I say the game of the week, even though there's 4 of them. Detroit making the playoffs the first time in a decade. Calvin Johnson, monster season. Matthew Stafford making, unbelievable throws. Deshaun right there, ending, give me that lead. So, Detroit put in the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. That was their Super Bowl, making the playoffs finally. So much more improvement they could do to their team. And so this is a high moment for them. If they come out losing this game, whatever. They made the playoffs. First time in 10 years. It's a great feeling. You're going against New Orleans, which I say is the best NFC team right now. I mean, if they come out of this game, I would not be surprised if they make it to the Super Bowl. Because they'll go against San Francisco. And, we don't know. San Francisco's unpredictable in the playoffs right now. And then Green Bay, who they faced 2 times already. And, they want their revenge. And here you're seeing the defensive drive against Coop. So, stoppage. And then New Orleans, we know Drew Brees can throw the ball. We know they have a running game. That's why I think they're better than Green Bay this year, is they have the running game. And so, the video's wrapping up. Make sure you subscribe and like. And so, with my pick, I'm going to take... It's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be a close game for a while. But I think New Orleans ends Detroit's playoff season. Or season, I should say. I think they end the season for the Lions. Lions, great pride coming in this game. If they won, I wouldn't be surprised either. It could be they could be the Seahawks again. Calvin make a big catch, stiff arm the hell out of Roman Harper or something. Boom. So that pretty much wraps up the video. I have Houston winning, Denver